they live amongst us. You can easily find animators in the big crowd in subway. If you see a person which looking like homeless, and after a few seconds you recognize in his hands a phone or sketchbook, you can easily say that you have seen an animator. Animators is omnivorous kind of species of artists. Majority individuals reach an average on 165 centimeters on 117 centimeters in growth, but they looks much lower due to the characteristic spinal curve of this species, because they spend majority of their time in front of computers. Animators mostly feed on groups, sharing food in a large table that they can manage to get during the day. Most of these are chocolates and noodles, and animators often live in areas like Moscow and St. Petersburg. The most near the most feeding areas near big studios in Moscow, like Parovoz, Soyuz Multfilm, and Animacord. As I say, in order to survive, animators are grouped into tribes around the studios. Animators have two natural enemies. It's deadlines and alcoholism. And most cartoons that you can saw in your life, you may be sure that made by alcoholic. Deadlines overtakes the animators mainly at the end of hibernation. The deadlines make the animators mobilize all their function and switch to a specialized diet, which including caffeine and sugars. After the end of deadlines, animators fall into alcoholism, which sometimes unite with the season of migration festivals. The main points of festivals are available not only for animators but also for all individuals. You can participate too if you want. In Russia, you can find a Suzdal festival in March, Krok festival in fall, and Insomnia in summer. Festivals helps animators to rest after struggling with deadlines and to find new individuals not from the tribe for breeding. I belong to a smaller variety of animators, such as visual designer, and in general I particularly do not differ from the main time. And usually I create characters, landscapes, and other stuffs for cartoons. It's like Germany big painting, but including many different hundreds little drawing. And the last thing I want to say, the majority problem of animator is we made a short afters movies, which we can't send in channel because it's a big problem with afters, legalized and other. And I hope after several years I can organize the big YouTube channel with after animation. And if you try to find some after animation movie, you can understand that it's not only for children, it's also for adults. And I hope you will find something interesting on YouTube and share with your friends. Thank you.
things are really beautiful, honestly. Okay, and now is the time for speakers evaluation. Now, have a look at your agendas. You have a You've got this link to evaluate a speaker. Could you please try to do that from your smartphone? There is a what's it called, QR code. Now we have 1 minute for that, please. Timer, could you please time that? And during the next 2 months, the person who's gonna evaluate most amount of speakers will actually receive a gift, or in fact 2 people will receive gifts. These wonderful books by Sergey Kuzin, business trainer and coach, about how to answer difficult audience questions.